You don't require to purchase those books, right? So you can go and refer those books. Okay, so let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible, right? So in the last week we show substitution method, master theorem, and the recurrence tree method. Okay, so today what we are going to do, we are going to solve one example based on it. Okay, so let us take that example. T of n is equal to, everyone please write down in your notebook, T of n, it is equal to 2t n divided by 2 plus 4n. So in the last week, the example we saw, at that point of time we took only n here, but instead of that, let us say you are given 4n. Okay, and you are also given base condition t of 1, and the value of t of 1, it is equal to 4. The value of t of 1, and it is equal to 4. Okay, so now let me just erase the, okay, I need to take a new slide, just wait. Okay, let me just off my video also, so that there will not be any issue of bandwidth in between. Okay, so what you are given? So you are given t of n, and it is equal to 2t n divided by 2 plus 4n. Okay, so what you are going to do is, we are going to apply the substitution method, and the base condition, in the form of base condition, the given value is t of 1, and the value of t of 1, it is equal to 4. So in the substitution method, what basically we are going to do, we are going to do two things. We are going to build the solution. So here we are building the solution. So we are building the solution, and the next thing that we are doing here, that is called, we are going to expand it, the solution. We are going to expand the solution. We are going to expand the solution. Okay, don't worry about these words, as and when I will be doing and I will try to simplify this equation, you will come to know what I mean by building the solution and what I mean by the expanding the solution. So I am just giving you now the exact terminology that is being used in the algorithm subject. Okay, so this, while you are building the solution, so this t of an equation you have to write down here as it is. So t of n, it is equal to 2t n divided by 2 plus 4n. Now when you write here t of n, let me write it down. T of n is equal to 2t n by 2 plus 4n. Now as a recursive term, what you are getting here, t of n divided by 2. So what you require to do, you require to expand what will be the value of t of n divided by 2. So what we are doing, we are expanding the solution, and we are trying to find out the value of t of n divided by 2. So can anyone tell me what will be the value of t of n divided by 2? So what we basically now we are trying to find out what is the pattern present in our this recurrence equation, and based on that we will try to solve it. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to put, instead of instead of n, what we are going to put, n divided by 2. So whenever you find this n value, at that point of time we have to put n divided by 2. So t of n by 2 will give you 2t n divided by 2 square plus 4 n divided by 2. Correct me if I am wrong. I have written t of n divided by 2, it is equal to 2t n divided by 2 square plus 4n divided by 2. Students, am I right or wrong? Is there any mistake? Have I made any mistake? Yes or no? Okay, now some students will say, sir, can't we do 2 square it is equal to 4? Okay, that also you can do, but basically we are trying to observe the pattern here and here as well, right? So that you will come to know from the experience, right? So right now we are assuming this power term as it is. Okay, so 2t n divided by 2 square plus 4 into n by 2. Now what you have to do, you have to put this value back into this equation. This is how actually we are building the solution. Okay, first we are expanding this particular term, means we received here t of n divided by 2. We found the value of t divided by t of n divided by 2, and we are putting into our original equation, and we are trying to build the solution. So what will be getting here? See here, t of, okay, just getting, okay, t of n is equal to 2 as it is. Then in this square bracket, we require to write down what we received for t of n by 2 plus 4n. So what I am trying to do here, I am not, for the simplification, I have just written this square bracket in place of t of n divided by 2. So in this, between the square bracket, what you have to do, you have to put these values that you received for t of n divided by 2. So what you will get here, what you require to write down here, you require to write down here 2t n divided by 2 square plus 4 n divided by 2. Anybody having any doubt so far? Students, do you have any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Okay. So can we write this 2 into 2 means that will be the 2 square. Can we write like this? So it is going to be equal to 2 square t n divided by 2 square plus, what will happen? 2 and 2 gets cancel out. These 2 and these 2 gets cancel out. So what will remain here? 4n plus 4n. Okay. Now what we are getting here? T of n divided by 2 square. So what we require to do? We require to expand that term one more time, because this is the substitution method. So every time we are getting some new term, so we require to expand that particular term, and whatever the value will be getting, we'll be putting in back into the equation to build the solution. So what we require to find out here? T of n divided by 2 square. So let us try to find out the value for this. I am waiting for 1 minute. If someone can reply, what will be the value of t of n divided by 2 square? Yes, students, can anyone reply? Yes,
2 into t of n divided by 2 cube
very good. Okay,
plus
plus
4 into n by 4.
4
And
into
4
n.
into n by 2 square.
2 square, why we are writing, so that you will come to know when the complete solution will be available to you. But mathematically we know either you write 4 or 2 square, both are correct. Okay, so we can write down like this. Okay, so if I put this value back into this equation, what will be getting here? Can anyone tell me? It is equal to, okay, you put the value of this t of n divided by 2 square here. Okay, here you have to put. So what will be the value of t of n? I am writing here t of n. I will be getting equal to 2 cube t of n divided by 2 raised to 3 plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n. Correct me if I am wrong. 2 cube t of n divided by 2 cube plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n. Correct me if I am wrong.
Sir, there will be only 3 times 4n.
Very good. So intentionally I made this mistake. So good. So you people are paying attention, right? So 2 cube t of n divided by 2 cube plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n. Okay. So again, what will be the next term? Suppose if I again expand t of n divided by 2 raised to 4. So can you now try to write down the direct what will be the next term here? Please help me to write down the next equation. 2 raised to 4. Yes, someone can try.
T of n by 2 raised to 4
4 plus
plus 4 times 4n.
4n plus 4n plus 4n plus 4n. So this is a variety kind of example. So earlier we have seen already 2-3 examples, but nowhere you could locate this kind of term. So directly if you encounter such hard examples, then you find it difficult. That's why, okay, so I have chosen this example today. Okay. Okay, now if I have to generalize this equation, okay, we don't know up to which point we have to expand this, but now if I have to write down the generalized equation for the same, can I write like this? It is 2 raised to I t of n divided by 2 raised to I plus, sorry, plus, this is only one plus I times 4n. Can I write like this? You see, this is if I have written 2 raised to 4 here. So how many times I am getting 4n here? 4 times. If I have written 3 here, so how many times I am getting 4n here? 3 times. If I have written 2 here, then I am getting 4n 2 times. Same way, if I am writing in raised to I, 2 raised to I t of n divided by 2 raised to I plus I times 4n. I hope is this clear, students? It is equal to 2 raised to I into t of n divided by 2 raised to I plus I into 4n. Okay, and this procedure will be repeated till we reach to this base condition. Till we reach to this base condition means till we reach to t of 1. Till we reach to base condition t of 1. So t of 1 when we will be getting? So can when the value of this n divided by 2 raised to I, if it is going to be equal to 1. So if I write equal to 1, I will get my base condition, that is t of 1. So n divided by 2 raised to I, it is equal to 1. So can anyone tell me what will be the value of I? So when you will solve the same example using recurrence tree method, where this I will be the depth of your tree. So what will be the value of I here? कहाँ तक ये repeat करना है? So we are actually trying to find out the depth of the tree. So I is equal to what? If n divided by 2 raised to I equal to 1, what will be the value of I equal to? Yes, students?
Log n base.
So I will be equal to log n base 2. How? N divided by 2 raised to I equal to 1 means we can write down n equal to 2 raised to I and taking log on the both side. Okay. So what will happen? So it is equal to 2 raised to I equal to what we have received? Log n base 2 into t of this value we have considered 1. So this n divided by 2 raised, we are putting value in this equation. T of n divided by 2 raised to I. So that we are writing equal to 1 plus I का वैल्यू क्या मिला हमको? Log n base 2 into 4n. So it is going to be equal to, what will be the value of this? Can anyone tell me?
N.
It is going to be equal to n. And what is the value of t of 1?
4.
That is 4. So can we write like this? It's 4n plus. Can we write like this? 4n log n base 2. Okay. So can we say it is equal to order of, which is the higher order term? 4n is a higher order term or 4n log n base 2 is a higher order term? Which is the higher order term here? The higher order term is this or this. So whichever is the higher order term, that will be the solution. So the student, any student can answer what will be the higher order term or which time complexity do we require to consider. It is equal to let me check students there or not. Okay, roll number 189, Harshank. Roll number 189, Harshank, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Harshank, can you try to answer this? Should I show you that? What I am asking? I am asking this. If you are having two terms, 4n plus 4n log n base 2, तो किसकी वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगी? n वाली टर्म की ज़्यादा होगी कि n log n base 2 की टर्म की वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगी?
N log n, sir.
N log n base 2. That's why the time complexity of this recursion equation will be finally n log n base 2. Now what we are doing, we'll be trying to solve the same recurrence equation, but this time instead of using the substitution method, what you have to do, you have to apply this recurrence tree method. And everyone please try to solve this recurrence equation and try to get the same complexity using recurrence tree method. Okay, let me take one more slide. So okay, and so this is my recurrence equation now. Just wait, I need to reshare it. Okay, so what is my recurrence equation? T of n, and it is equal to 2t n divided by 2 plus 4n. Now that method we are going to apply is recurrence tree methodology. Okay, so what will be our first step? We require to take this second term as a root node. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? We have to write down 4n as a root node. अब क्या करना है आपको? This term is to be written as t of n by 2 plus t of n by 2, means 2t n by 2 can be written like this. So this is going to be our left child, this is going to be our right child, and n is to be replaced with n by 2, okay, plus 4n. So can anyone tell me what will be the value that I should write as a left child, and what will be the value of this right child, what value I require to write down. So what basically this 4n is what? This is my t of n. Okay, so now I am writing there left child and right child, means basically what I am going to do is I am going to replace this value of n with n divided by 2. So what I will be left as left child, and what I should write as a right child. n की जगह पे क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? n डिवाइड बाय 2. तो 4n था, तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे? n by 2. और यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे? 4n divided by 2. We have just simply replaced the value of n with n by 2. Okay. In the next level, what is to be done? अब क्या करेंगे? फिर से n is to be replaced with n by 2. Means what? This n is to be replaced with n by 2. And earlier one more 2 was there. So that's why we can write down t divided by t of n divided by 2 square. So what is to be written here? What will get here? Can anyone tell me what will get here? What will get here and what will get here? 4n divided by, what will get here? 4n divided by, please complete the statement. 4n divided by 4n divided by 4, or you can say, we can write down like this, 4n divided by 2 square, right? So 4n divided by 2 square. Same way we can write down here as well, 4n divided by 2 square, and here as well we can write down 4n divided by 3 square. Okay. Same way the next term will be 4n divided by 2 cube and so on. So this is how the construction, this is about the construction of the recurrence tree. Okay. Now what we have to do? Construction of this recurrence tree. Now what we have to do? We have to find out what will be the depth of this particular tree. Okay. And one more thing, that what is the cost at each node. So what is the cost at root node? It is 4n, because there is no other term is present there. Okay, and here 4n divided by 2, 4n divided by 2. So at level number 1, what will be the cost? 4n divided by 2 plus 4n divided by 2. What is the cost here? Can someone add this? This is again 4n. Anybody having any doubt, please ask me. Okay, so if I add all these 4 terms, first term, second term, third term and fourth term, so can anyone tell me what I will be getting here? So what I am trying to do is 4n divided by 2 square plus 4n divided by 2 square plus,
Sir, 4n.
yes, again it will be 4n. So same way you can write out the other. So the cost at each node is same. Okay, and what I explained you in the earlier example that we saw, that n divided by this 2 raised to I, right? So this is the pattern we are able to find out. Okay, so when it is going to be equal to 1, so we are going to get equal to 1. So when this value of n divided by 2 raised to I, as we did for the substitution method, when it will become 1, means when I is going to be equal to log n base 2, we are going to stop. So this is going to be basically our stopping criteria, or you can say stop condition. Okay, and what I explained you, the time complexity is going to be the depth of the tree, that is log n base 2 multiplied by 4n. So this is one of the way to solve this, and you can write down that the time complexity is order of n log n base 2. So we can ignore this constant value. Okay, but another technique also now I am trying to explain you. So the another technique, let me take different color pen so that we can highlight it properly. Okay, another way to solve the same thing. So this is the approximate height that we have taken. Okay, but exactly when you will be doing the calculation. Okay, can anyone tell me how many nodes are present at root node? How many nodes are there? Number of nodes now we are writing. Number of nodes. So can someone say how many nodes are there at root node?
Sir, 1.
One node. And at level number 2, how many nodes are there?
2.
2. At level number 3, how many nodes are there?
4.
4 nodes. So can we say at level number 0, the number of nodes are 2 raised to 0. At next level it is 2 raised to 1. At next level it is 2 raised to 2. At next level it is going to be 2 raised to 3 and so on. Okay. So when
Yes,
this
sir.
when this particular value, okay, so up to which level we have to go? Up to 2 raised to I. Okay, and that's why this particular calculation comes into the picture. Okay, and we know the cost at each level is equal to 4n. So it is going to be equal to 4n sigma. Okay, we have to start with root node. So we are starting with I equal to 0 up to we reach to this level log n base 2 plus 1. Okay, so it is equal to 4n plus, okay, how many can anyone try to solve this? How we can solve this equation? Sigma I equal to 0 to log n base 2, and sorry અહીંયા તમારે t of 1 લખવું પડશે ને? Yes, I forget it. You require to write down t of 1. No. You require to write down only 1 because 4n already I have taken as a common. Okay, so 4n. So what is left here in the bracket? 1 plus 1 plus 1. How many times this one I require to write down? Loop is starting from 0 to log n base 2 times. Means actually how many times? Actually how many times? It is equal to 4n. You can say this one is log n base 2 plus 1 time. आपकी for loop होती है ना, अगर आप for loop है, if you are starting from 1 to 5, so it will run 5 times. But when you try start with 0 to 5 means actually it is showing you 5, but actually it will run 6 times. Same way, so I equal to 0 to log n base 2. So this particular one will be to be written log n base 2 plus 1 times. So if you simplify this equation, it is going to be equal to 4n log n base 2 plus again 4n into 1, so 4n. So which is again the higher order term. This is the same equation that we got for substitution method. The similar equation we are getting here as well. I hope now it's clear. This is recurrence tree methodology. Okay, and the next technique that we saw. What is the time for the next session so that I can conclude before the time? Students, can you tell me what is the time for the next session? Let me just check.
3:20.
Okay, so it's 3:20. Bhautik, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you also can reply, huh? It's not like that every time only 1 or 2 students will be replying. है ना भौतिक? तू चारों सेट में भणे छे ने?
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Amit is sometimes replying. Jeet is there. Okay. Bhakti, are you there? Bhakti, are you available?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What we covered so far in today's session? Can you just repeat? Please unmute yourself and give me the answer. What we covered today? Hello. I think the connection is lost with Bhakti. Let me just check. Okay. Raj, are you there? Raj Soni. Raj Soni. आयुष्मान
Yes, sir.
आयुष्मान तो तरह जवाब आपसे but what about the other students? Super issue. Okay, Ayushman, can you repeat what we did today?
Sir, we did an example for the recurrence tree method and for the substitution method.
Substitution method. Okay. Okay, I have got something in the chat section. Let me check. Okay, Raj's mic is not working. Purchase it, Raj. Okay. So now next technique, that is master theorem. Okay, and related to that, I have already prepared one large assignment that I gave to last year students. Okay, let me just show you those that example. I hope my screen is visible. So this is our master theorem. Okay, these are the equations that you can apply, and after that around 15 to 16 problems that we try to solve. Okay, so I will be giving you one or two today and you try to solve them. Okay, so let us try to solve this number 16 and 18. Okay, so everyone first write down this. T of n is equal to 3t n by 2 plus n. T of n, it is equal to 3t n divided by 2 plus n. Okay, so I am waiting for the solution. And the second problem you note down, okay, is this. T of n, it is equal to 4t n by 2 plus cn. T of n, it is equal to 4t n by 2 plus cn. Okay, so there are 18 to 20 examples are there. So some other examples also are there that you may get as an assignment. Okay, you may try with this as well. Let me increase the font size so that you can see it. Yes, note down this. T of n, it is equal to 2t n by 2 plus n divided by log n. Okay, so these are the three examples as per today's session, right? Okay, one more thing that I would like to share with you. I have given you the master theorem as per this equation, okay? But the book that I shared with you today, and you will go and refer, you will not find such equations. So what they have given in the Corman book, let me just show you. Okay, they have given it like this. So as per the master theorem, they have given the equation T of n is equal to at n by b plus f of n. Okay, a is greater than or equal to 1 and b greater than 1. But they have given cases like this. Okay, but I have referred some GATE examination video and where they have used master theorem simplified method equation methodology. So I have used that particular methodology. Okay, to find out the answer, my method is best. Okay, but as per the book, and you people don't get confused, both are same. Whatever is being described in the textbook, it is one of the same thing. Let me just show you. So what they have given, they have written here, if, just minute, okay, if f of n, it is equal to sigma n raised to log a base b. Earlier हम क्या करते थे, we were finding the value of a and we were finding the value of b raised to k. अब यहाँ पे क्या करना है, you have to find out the value of n raised to log a base b. And if there is some epsilon value present and the value of epsilon should be greater than 0, we can say T of n it is equal to theta n raised to log a base b. Let me just show you. Let us say you are given recurrence equation T of n it is equal to 9t n by 3 plus n. Okay. So first thing what we require to do, we require to compare it with this T of n, it is equal to at n divided by b plus f of n. So what will be the value of a that we are going to get? If you compare these two, 8 is going to be equal to 9. Okay. And b you can compare here, b it is equal to 3. Okay. And what will be the value of f of n? So f of n value you are going to get is n. This is as per the textbook I am explaining you. મેં તમને જે ઇક્વેશન ને બધું સમજાવ્યું છે બંને સેમ જ છે, સિમિલર વસ્તુ જ છે. ઓકે, થોડા એક્ઝામ્પલ સોલ્વ કરશો સો યુ વિલ હેવ એન આઈડિયા કે આન્સર તો બંને રીતે સેમ જ આવશે. બટ ધીસ ઇઝ ધ સેકન્ડ મેથોડોલોજી given in the Coleman book. Okay, actually it is the first methodology as the Coleman is your textbook, but I have not I have investigated some simplified methodology. Okay, એ પહેલા મેં તમને સમજાવી દીધી છે. Okay. So a equal to 9 we are getting, b equal to 3 we are getting, and f of n we are getting n. So first thing I ask you to find out value of n raised to log a base b. तो पहले आपको क्या फाइंड करना है? log a raised to base b. So log a raised to base b तो कितना वैल्यू मिलेगा? log 9 base 3, और 9 base 3 का वैल्यू कितना होता है? 2 होता है. कैसे? 9 is 3 square, आप 2 आगे ले लो. So it is going to be equal to 2 into log 3 base 3. So 3 base 3 is 1. So it is going to be equal to 2. अब क्या करना है? So does it satisfy this condition? So f of n मतलब आपको जो f of n दिया है, f of n कितना दिया है? यहाँ पे आपको n दिया हुआ है. ओके, आपको यहाँ पे f of n देखो दिया हुआ है n. So if it is satisfying कि अगर आप कोई कांस्टेंट सब्ट्रैक्ट करते तो ये कंडीशन वो होल्ड कर पाता है कि नहीं कर पाता है. So order of n raised to log a base b minus epsilon. So it is equal to order of n raised to 2 minus epsilon वही रहेगा. So can I put some value of epsilon that is greater than 0, and am I getting the equation of this order, f of n order? So order of n raised to 2 minus, if I put epsilon value it is equal to 1, what I am going to get? It is equal to order of n. Means what? It is equal to f of n. So it satisfies the condition f of n, that is your n, is equal to order of n raised to log a base b minus epsilon 1. Because हमने जब कोई constant value epsilon equal to 1 subtract किया, so it is satisfying the condition. So we can say the time complexity of this recurrence equation is theta of n raised to log a base b. Okay. सेम वे यहाँ पे एक दूसरा एग्जाम्पल ऐसा ही दिया होगा. फर्स्ट यू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट एज वेल. इट इज द सिमिलर मेथोडोलॉजी, राइट. सो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ n raised to log a base b, then you try to compare it. Okay, and still if you don't understand, we'll cover these topics in more detail in the next session. Okay, but one of the same thing they have given. Okay, but today only I shared those textbook with you, right? So you don't get confused. That's why I'm just sharing this the same. Okay, so whatever I have taught or whatever as per my PPT, it is the one on the same thing, but only the way of representing those equation methodology is different. Okay, but both the way you will be getting the similar answer. Okay, students, do you have any other question? Or I hope the idea is clear.
Clear.
किसका है नेक्स्ट लेक्चर?
रौनक सर.
रौनक सर का है, ठीक है. Okay, so I just downloaded your attendance. So if you do have any query question, you can ask me. Okay, else you may go and join next session.